And here we are. See, a whole bunch of zombie pigmen just spawned. This will happen a lot. Okay, then we'll just come in here. And here we are. It's just, what happened is it was divided into 16 different plots, and each person was allowed to claim one of the plots, and they could do with it what they pleased as long as it didn't go any higher than 32 blocks. So this is my igloo in the middle of what used to be a desert but is now smack in the middle of a snow biome. Dragon's house, Nick's house, Justin's silly thing. This one belongs to Freddy. This is floating islands over ice. And I'm not sure who did the rest of it. This is Hoofings. He had a dog here, and he did have a house here. This is his storage, but of course, he just took it down. I think this is Joe's over here. So yeah, they all have their interesting stuff in it. Inside of them. This here is the community center. It's got pretty much everything you could ask for out of a community center that was I guess pre-jungle biomes, because we don't have enough space now to include a jungle tree farm. But there's 2 floors of library, like 2 or 3 floors of that. There's a hotel, and then there's just 2 observatory decks. Nothing in them. Guess I'll just show you around real quick. There's the library section. Don't take the books from the chests, those are for decoration. There's lots of bookshelves. It's the hotel. Similar to the to what was at the Citadel, except it's also got a shower in it. And up top are just 2 blank observatory decks. Now the bottom is the interesting part, what's underground. Because this goes almost all the way to bedrock, just like 1 or 2 layers above it. We've got a small prison here. A melon farm, which eventually will also include a pumpkin farm. Which I plan on building that over here sometime soon. Next floor is the cactus farm. There's got lots of cacti. This room was intentionally meant to spawn animals. It didn't do a good job of that, and now that the animals don't spawn past the terrain generation anymore, it's essentially useless. In here is an obsolete mushroom farm, because of course mushrooms don't grow like this anymore, so it's just useless and impractical. It's a huge sugarcane farm. You get at least 15 stacks, if not more, of cane just by harvesting the when you harvest the top 2 layers like that. Don't want to take any right now. Wheat farms down here. That's not. Oh, come on! Don't do that. But yeah, so the cat's currently blocking the chest, just trying to push it off and stuff, I guess. Then you got the pine farm, oak farm, and at the very bottom, the birch farm. So that's it for the community center. You just hop back up to the top real quick, and I'll show you the mob grinder. So from the top floor, just come outside. If you need to get your bearings, this side points west. Just go out, come out of this this piston door over here. Make sure you keep the gate closed. at all times so that the hostile mobs don't get inside. In the back there is a public quarry mine. Just I'm not sure the exact dimensions, but you know, if you ever just want an easy place to get some cobblestone, just come here and dig. And it's supposed to go all the way down to bedrock eventually. Over here, if we take these doors right here and go down the stairs, and then travel 1 minute down this rail, you'll get to the mob grinder, which if you look at some of the other Minecraft videos on my channel, you'll see my the concept videos for the repair and whatnot. So I'll just fast forward through this. And here we are. It's about a minute down the rail. You'll notice these chest carts. This is if you forget to bring a cart of your own. You can just borrow one of the carts from these chests. Just please make sure you return the mine carts, because it happens a lot where the carts just get stolen and then we have to replace them, and it's a huge pain for everybody. So this here's the collection point. You just stand here and you look up, and all the items will drop through from there. This is the incinerator in case there's a whole bunch of items here that's just lagging the server, or if you don't have any more room in your inventory, you can just drop them there. Or, I guess the more user-friendly option would be to drop all your excess materials in these chests here. Feathers, because zombies used to drop feathers. And over here is a lot of the excess stuff from when we were doing the repairs. Actually, this stuff is, forgot this was all here. This is useful. Could use it for projects later on. I'll just show you some of the inner workings, because I promised that. This here is okay, first, if you come around to the sides, you'll see all this crazy redstone stuff that goes up a few blocks. The Endermen just love dropping the blocks back here that they take from outside. Oh my god. There's all this redstone wiring that Justin did. Anyway, you have all these redstone, short redstone towers, and around the other side there's a really tall one that goes all the way to the top that controls the skylights. In here's the water control system for the pistons, which you'll see in a second. All the water sort of just flows down toward the lava blade that's up here, which I'll show you. And then all the water pushes it all down to here, and it drops down onto the collection point. We'll just come through here, go up a little bit more. And in here, it's a gravity trap. So all the platforms are up there, and they all fall, and hopefully they die when they hit the ground. That control room releases these pistons, which sends the water flowing. To down here, that does the same, and there's a lava blade right under here that will kill the mobs and have all their items drop and flow down into the collection chute. I'll show you the platforms too, just give me a second. Gotta climb all the way up. It only used to go up to the old height limit, but now it goes, I think, about halfway up the new one. So like some 230 something blocks tall, I think. We'll see. I think it goes up for like another 100 blocks or so. This here was where the old platforms were. I don't know. I think we just took the... Oh, okay. So this here used to be the main point for... Or this is where... Yeah, this is where the old platforms were. And now, I think over here, I used soul sand to seal them off, but that's just it. It's a breakable block that's noticeable and can't be picked up by Endermen, which is what we need. So this is one of the spawning platforms. Like a couple of the signs will just have all these weird messages on them because we get really bored building this stuff. It's like repetitive and tedious, but it paid off in the end. We get a lot of drops from it. It's available to public use. You can see the concept video for this, which I'll do one of those annotation thingies for. Just so you can see what's up. Building through the clouds was annoying, and we all forgot that you could just disable clouds temporarily. It goes up really high. I think there's 8 or 9 different platforms. And I don't think they even go all the way up yet. There is enough space for a few more. But what happens is that mobs won't spawn unless they're within 128 blocks of the player. And those that are at the top would be most likely too far to spawn any mobs. So you can see, yeah, we're going up. It's going to reach about probably y equals close to 200. And this is where we have the skylights. So what happens is that when you turn it on, these pistons push out the stone blocks which cover all the glass, and it makes the inside completely dark. And that's when the mobs start spawning. It's fairly simple. It just took a lot of time getting all the wiring up here and stuff. So you can see some people try building some stuff around here that got abandoned. There's a whole bunch of like unused terrain over here. Hoofing has a base somewhere in some direction. But this is the important part of this area. So you can just come by and use it whenever. Just make sure you let everyone know when you're activating it, so that they don't like freak out because it starts lagging like crazy, because all the water updates do that. Yeah, that's it for this. I guess can take you to the jungle base now.